Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. Gotta do better, I gotta do better.
Here in Milwaukee, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty, just like you, Chris, Jose Quintana. What do we need to know here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. And there's a foul ball. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's down and in. Line drive, and this might be trouble.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 6.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Mountcastle measures 6 feet 4 inches. 28 years old. Ortiz. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. First and second, no outs. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a sac bunt here. Ortiz to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 9.
Bases loaded, nobody out. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
And that one fouled off. Mountcastle at third. Henderson at second. O'Neal at first with no outs.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Hit in the air, center field. Chourio. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Close play, but in there.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough. And that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Colton Cowser now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch is outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
In the dirt. Blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Tapped softly on the ground. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Right through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And that's the third out. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Tyler Wells. How about a scouting report on him?
So this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Jackson Chourio, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Garrett Mitchell in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out from.
Runner on the go. This one in the dirt.
1 ball.
And now a man into scoring position. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Heads up base running right there.
Struck him out looking.
Batting third,
William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
Contreras.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Runner breaks for third. Oh, nice play. The throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Two down, bases empty. Here comes Christian Yelich. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Hoskins.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it.
Runner takes off. Here's a rocket out to left. And makes the grab. And that is that. Second inning set to go. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Well, a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Tosses to first, one out in second. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
The second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Just
missed.
That's down. One out, bases empty. That's inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball.
Down.
On the ground, right side. Turang over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting,
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singled and scored his first time. Right through there for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Hard hit left side. And he'll be safe at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Mountcastle, the next to hit, takes ball one,
no strikes.
Westburg off of first with 2 away. Next offering is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the second. This is Bryce Turang. On the ground, right side, Holliday. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Joseph Ortiz will hit next.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Popped up. Mountcastle hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the Brewers DH, Blake Perkins. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 2 outs. Base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Quintana back to work. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
O'Neill batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That one missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Runner at first with no outs here. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. High left throw, safe. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's in there. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Adley Rutschman. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. There's the strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Check swing, no appeal.
2-2 the count.
And it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. High in the air, out to right. Mitchell really on his horse for it. He's there. He's got it. And that should get the job done as he tags from 3rd. The run scores from 3rd, and they lead by 2. So next to him for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. They say you win.
Oh, and 1.
Man at first. One away. At the belt and fires. That's inside.
That's inside.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner takes off. Pitches
Fast
low.
ball 2.
Throw to second. Save. O'Neill over at second. 1 down. He goes down looking.
Now batting.
There's Gary Sanchez. Struck out swinging his first time. Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to Hoskins. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Now at the
Brewers,
plate,
the
Andrew
shortstop,
Monasterio.
Andrew Monasterio.
Pitch
Nope,
misses,
that's a ball.
and that's ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's
Ball.
inside,
That's inside.
and that's ball two. And there's
3
a ball.
balls, 1 strike.
That one misses,
ball four.
so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just
Now
mentally
batting,
prepared, knowing that if it's
center
not on a
fielder,
tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Chorio stands in now and watches strike
one's the
one.
count.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Runner on the move. Got him swinging. Throw to second and great jump. Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. Man at second.
Ball, that's out.
He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. And the
One
throw
ball,
out
two
of third. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Start of the fourth,
Leading off
and
for
into
the
the box for
Orioles, the
Baltimore,
center fielder,
Cedric
Cedric
Mullins.
Mullins. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 47, Jared Koenig.
Up and in, and it's 1-0. Koenig, a 6'5 lefty. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting.
So
the
digging
second
in,
baseman,
Jackson Holliday. Grounded out his
Holliday.
first time up. That one pushed to the left and foul. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. And he lays one down the left side. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Third baseman,
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Squirts away a little bit. Holliday leads off first with one away. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner
Ball, that's
goes.
outside.
There's a ball. That one pushed foul. Goes down looking. And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. Both 2 in this one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one fouled hard the other way. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go, bottom four. Now, William Contreras. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting, left field.
Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-2.
And he swings over the top there. Throw to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now
12,
here is Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Mullins moving back for it. It's a bomb. A towering shot to center, and they cut it to the lead. It's 4-2. So 2 away with nobody on. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Turang. Grounded out his first time. And a swing and a miss. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Not in time, he's safe. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at third, 2 away. This one in the air. Mountcastle drops into the glove, and the inning is over. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Fires over to Hoskins. 1 away here in the 5th. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch misses. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Chourio coming on. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser.
Puts a bunt down. Ortiz. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's the DH, Gary Sanchez. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's the Brewers DH, Blake Perkins. On the ground at first, Mountcastle. And he takes it himself for the out. Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. He reached out to walk his first time. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Hit in the air, right field. Cowser. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6 at the plate. Cedric Mullins. Koenig back to work. And it's fouled away. And the 0-1. And ball 1. That's off the mark. And it's 2-1.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 59, Elvis Cordero.
Next offering is fouled back. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And there's 1 away. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Jackson
1 for 2.
Holliday.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Ground ball right side. Finds its way through, base hit.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
In the air, out towards right center. And there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Ryan Mountcastle getting ready to hit. Runner on the goal. Strike in there. And
No, he's
safe.
in there. Safe.
It's a stolen base. Hit weakly on the ground, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the sixth. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Coming on for the Orioles, Luis Gonzalez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And now one away. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
The catcher, William Contreras.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that's too high. The Orioles up by 2 here in the bottom of the sixth. This to third. Fires across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Yelich.
There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Next pitch misses inside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Peguero goes 6 feet 5 inches, 240 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
High fly ball out towards left center. Chourio under it. 2 down. Adley Rutschman now at the plate.
The catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Hit on the ground to short. And he's safe at first.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1.
On the ground, out to short. Henderson over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Turang. Gets under and pops it up. And that's a foul ball. The Orioles holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
And that one popped in the air left field. O'Neill settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And here is Joseph Ortiz. Foul ball there. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one is absolutely belted. O'Neill ranging back. Has room, and he makes the catch. We go to the 8th. Here is Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
That's in there, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Hudson.
Steps off, checks the runner at first. Now a chance for Cedric Mullins. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1. Still
only 1 out here in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Brewers DH. Blake Perkins.
Hitter. Blake Perkins.
That's to third. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
So up next, Andrew Monaco. The new pitcher in the game, Ryan Baker.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
First offering, runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Jackson Chourio will hit next. 1 for 3. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
To the Brewers, number 10, Cal Frelick.
Swing and a ball popped up. Holiday. He makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Garrett Mitchell.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Hudson back to work. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
And that one hammered. That's back. That's long gone. He circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-2. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And that
Ball
is
1.
Downstairs. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
Nope, that's inside.
And that's a strike. Got him swinging. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. A switch hitter batting right. And there's a strike.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one drilled left field. Yelich running hard. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. So makes the hit for Baltimore. Colton Cowser. That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Late on that fastball.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras. And that chops in for a strike. The Orioles leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And now it's Christian Yelich. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. Wells with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
It's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of it. And all of these butterflies suddenly always on.